Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I am Kahar Chisate with the evening news. The headlines. Union Cabinet extends Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana scheme for another 3 months. Union Cabinet approves 4% increase in Dearness Allowance and Dearness relief. Governor of Nagaland, Professor Jagdish Mukhi visits Noklak district. And Nagaland commemorates World Rabies Day. Now the news in detail. Union Cabinet has extended the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana scheme for another 3 months from October to December this year. Briefing reporters after the Cabinet meeting in New Delhi, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said that 44,762 crore rupees will be spent on the next 3 months. He said the government has spent approximately 3,45,000 crore rupees so far under the scheme. Thakur said the scheme covers nearly 80 crore beneficiaries across the country and it has been under implementation since April 2020. Union Cabinet today approved 4% increase in the Dearness allowance and Dearness relief. Briefing reporters after the Cabinet meeting in New Delhi, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said that this will benefit central government employees and pensioners. Thakur said that the combined impact on the exchequer on account of both Dearness allowance and Dearness relief will be 12,852 crore rupees per annum. Governor of Nagaland, Professor Jagdish Mukhi visited Noklak district today and held a series of meetings with organizations. The governor visited Assam Rifles COB at ITC Dan and interacted with the Assam Rifles officers and Jawans. The governor also interacted with the heads of offices under the district. The governor held a brief interaction with Kemungyang Tribal Council, Kemungyang Menu Hokam, Kemungyang Students Union, Pangsha Public Organization and Village Council Chairman of Dan Village, New Pangsha Village, Old Pangsha Village and Wongthoi Village. He also had a separate interaction with the security agencies. Mukhi held a separate meeting with the political parties of NDPP, BJP, NPF and INC. The governor also held a meeting with the Noklak Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Commemorating World Rabies Day, Department of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services conducted free anti-rabies vaccination today across the state. Programs were held at Kohima, Woka, Kefri, Twensang, Chumukidima and Paran with the theme One Health, Zero Death. Deputy Director, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services, Dr. E. Monlumolotha said that rabies has no treatment but is preventable through vaccination. She said that the annual vaccination of pets is very important. She said that the disease nearly always causes death. For this reason, anyone who may have risk of contracting rabies should receive immediate vaccination for protection. Dr. Monlumi further said that in case of a dog bite, we should not kill the animal but restrain the dog for 10 days for observation and report to the nearest veterinary hospital for investigation. National Helpline for Senior Citizens, Elderline Nagaland celebrated its first anniversary today at Kohima. Speaking at the program, Advisor Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, Dr. Nikesalye Kire acknowledged the Elderline Nagaland for taking such a noble initiative for the senior citizens. He said that Nagas have a close attachment with their grandparents and try to take good care of them, but practically the elders are left all alone at home while they are out for work, especially in the villages. Kire urged the agency to spread the message to give better treatment by dropping them at old-age homes and pick them by evening to let them enjoy life with their friends. Joint Secretary, Social Welfare Department, Mathang Changlao said that the journey of Elderline Nagaland had just begun and encouraged them to work hard with dedication to deliver the meaningful and prospective life of the senior citizens. Department of Sanitation and WSSO PHED Kefri Division, in collaboration with Pungro Village Students Union, organized a Shramdan today as part of the Swachhta Hi Seva campaign on the theme Visual Cleanliness of Villages at Pungro Village. Kefri District Coordinator Lima Timsa said that the main vision about the campaign is to eliminate single-use plastics. He said that the campaign is not just a program, but it reflects the genuine concerns of common man and their resolve to address the issue. Lima Timsa said that ensuring cleanliness in the village becomes a responsibility for all citizens through community participation. IEC consultant Sarila L. Santam urged the participants for minimal use of plastics by distributing biodegradable sanitary pads and cloth bags to the women participants. JEE Metmai Pong, urged the participants to give their full effort in village beautification by organizing mass social activities from time to time. This news comes to you from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Home Minister Amit Shah said that National Disaster Management Authority is playing a pivotal role in realizing the vision of a disaster-resilient India through capacity building and sharing best practices. In a tweet, Shah greeted NDMA personnel on the 18th Foundation Day. He hoped that NDMA will continue to serve the nation with the same resolve and spirit. Naga Students Federation NSF appealed Department of Power and Directorate of Rural Development blocks for requisition of LDA computer assistant posts to Nagaland Staff Selection Board NSSB. In a press release, NSF President Kiwehan Tep said that the LDA computer assistant posts advertised by Department of Power on 11th of September 2019 and Directorate of Rural Development blocks on 10th of February 2020 fall under the purview of NSSB. He appealed the departments to immediately requisition the posts as advertised for recruitment under NSSB. TEP further asked the departments to reimburse the application fee to all the applicants who have already applied for the same. Deputy Commissioner Kohima Shanavas C has informed the concerned villages and all ward panchayat and colony under Kohima town that the Assam Rifles will be conducting small arms firing with effect from 1st to 31st of October at firing range Kohima Garrison. Shanavas informed all concerned to not enter the firing range nor take their cattle grazing near the firing range during the mentioned period. Deputy Commissioner Tsamenu Dr. Zasekulie Chisse has informed that road widening exercise will be undertaken from DC office to the road junction intersecting the National Highway 02 near the NDPP office Tsamenu town. Chisse asked the concerned lotters to clear or remove any materials or construction structure from the earmarked road widening within 15 days from the date of issuance of this notice. The DC further cautioned that failure to comply within the specified period by the concerned allottees will attract appropriate action including removal or demolition of materials or standing structure on the earmarked public road. Job Mela for DDU GKY trainees candidates was conducted today at Dimapur. COO Minyonityo Chhadi said that CXO Meet and Job Mela program was conducted to help the youth trainees to get employed. Chhadi urged the trainees to work with a good attitude and passion for work irrespective of how big or small the work may be. 18 employers across India trained in this Job Mela with almost 300 trainees from rural areas of Nagaland. A cultural program called Igniting Cultural Tradition was organized by the Department of Art and Culture at Town Hall Peck yesterday. EAC Peck and Joshua Tikhir said that younger generations don't know traditional cultures. Tikhir urged that instead of Western culture, one should focus more on one's own culture and preserve the traditions. And now, to end the news, here are the main points once again. Union Cabinet extends Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana scheme for another 3 months. Union Cabinet approves 4% increase in Dearness allowance and Dearness relief. Governor of Nagaland, Professor Jagdish Mukhi visits Noklak district and Nagaland commemorates World Rabies Day. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.